Is it true that Mickey Mouse has only 4 fingers on each hand? You'll find out when one of these 3 contestants wins the chance to drive home in this brand new Pontiac Fiero GT in just a split second. And now, here's the star of our show, Monty Hall.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and welcome to Split Second. I hope you enjoy watching our contestants compete to win cash, prizes, and hopefully a brand new car, too. Let's have everybody meet our players. Sandy Hoyt.
Visiting us from Thunder Bay, Canada, a cook for retired priests, Cathy Brown. Then a producer of radio commercials who hails from Dover, New Hampshire, Jim Cochon. And on your right, a legal secretary, a native of Glen Cove, Long Island, Ricki Rice.
Well, we're ready to play Split Second. Let me explain the game to you very briefly. As you know, there are 3 answers to each question, and I want only 1 answer from each of you. Now, if all 3 of you give me a correct answer, it's worth $10 to you. If 2 of you come up with the correct answer, it's worth $25, and if only 1 of you comes up with an answer during the question, it's worth $50 to you. So it's good to scoop everybody else and get all the $50. Also, let me tell you that you have your hands poised on the buttons, ready to answer as soon as the question pops up on the screen. And then when it does, all 3 lights in front of you lock out, and we have first, second, and third position. Are you ready to go? All right, let's start the game, and good luck to all of you. We'll start off with music and musicians. Lead singers usually are better known than the rest of the band. You pick a group and give me the name of the lead singer. Look at the screen. There they are, the Culture Club, the Eurythmics, and Wings. In first position is Cathy. Yes, Cathy?
Culture Club, Boy George.
That is correct. Jim, you're second.
The Eurythmics, Annie Lennox.
You're right, too. And Ricki?
The Wings, Paul McCartney.
All 3 of you are right. All 3 of you scored $10 apiece. And we're off and running. We'll turn to animals. Some birds can fly, and some birds can't fly. And that's life, isn't it? I'll show you 3 birds. You pick one and tell me if it can or cannot fly. Look at the screen. There they are, the ostrich, the roadrunner, and the emu. And Cathy's first again.
Ostrich can't fly.
Sorry?
Can't fly.
Can?
Can.
No, he cannot fly. I'm sorry about that. Poor ostrich, he can't, and neither can you.
He can.
And in second position is Ricki.
I'll say the roadrunner can't fly.
No, he can fly, all right. And that leaves up to you, Jim. What about the emu?
The emu cannot fly.
You're right, he cannot fly. You score $50. Now that was a case, Jim, where they left you in third position and you cleaned up all the money. Now we'll turn to current history. The United States and the United Kingdom are 2 of the 5 permanent members of the Security Council of the United Nations. Here are 3 other countries in the UN. You select one and tell me yes or no. Is it a permanent member of the Security Council? Look at the screen. China, France, and Soviet Union. Again, Cathy is first in.
China, yes.
Correct. Jim?
France, no.
Strong. France, yes. And Ricki?
Soviet Union, yes.
Yes. So 2 of you score. Cathy and Ricki get themselves $25 apiece. And at this point, Jim has $60, and Ricki and Cathy have $35. TV personalities is next. Fans of the TV series and movies Star Trek are known as Trekkies. Are you Trekkies by any chance? Some of you are. I'm going to show you the names of 3 actors in Star Trek. You name the character that they played. Look at the screen. Shatner, Nimoy, and Kelly. And this time Jim is in first.
Leonard Nimoy is Spock.
He is Spock. That's correct. And Cathy, you were second.
William Shatner, Captain.
Captain what? I'm sorry, Captain Kirk.
Right,
and Ricki?
DeForest Kelly is Scotty.
Well, no, he was Bones, or Dr. Leonard McCoy. So we have only 1 person win again, and that is Jim Gold, right in the middle, with $50 more. Getting himself a commanding lead. We turn to art. How are you at art, Jim?
Let's just see what's happening.
Let's just see. I'll be the judge of that, right? All the major cities in the world are proud of their art museums. In what city would you find these great art museums? Look at the screen. The Louvre, Prado, and Tate. Cathy?
Louvre, Paris.
Yes, the Louvre's in Paris. And Ricki?
Prado, Russia.
Wrong. Jim?
Prado, Czechoslovakia.
Wrong. Madrid, and the Tate Gallery's in London. Only 1 person scores. That's Cathy. Gets a big 50. According to the World Book Encyclopedia, are these statements true or false? Look at the screen. Now you've got all those things. No snakes in Ireland. 12 men walked on the moon. Typewriter invented before the fountain pen. What say you, Ricki? Pick one.
Typewriter invented before the fountain pen. I will say true.
Correct. It is true. And next is Cathy.
No snakes in Ireland. False.
No, it happens to be true. And Jim?
12 men walked on the moon. True.
Yes, that's true. Two of you scored. Jim and Ricki get $25 apiece. Jim still has himself a commanding lead over the two girls. Return to sports. Many sports stars have famous nicknames, so I'll give you a sport and a famous nickname in that sport. You name the star athlete. Look at the screen. They're basketball, hockey, and golf. The names are, ready? Jim, Dr. J.
Basketball. Dr. J's basketball.
Correct. In hockey, the Rocket. Ricki?
Richard.
That is correct. And the Golden Bear in golf, Cathy? The Golden Bear is Jack Nicklaus was the Golden Bear. Two of you score $25 apiece. Jim and Ricki get 25 bucks. Jim has 160. Ricki and Cathy are now at 85. Fiction characters and couples. Love makes the world go round, right? I'll show you some well-known fictional characters. You match them up with their girlfriends. Look at the screen. They are Tom Sawyer, Kermit the Frog, and Superman. And now, give me the famous person who's with them. Ricki.
Superman, Lois Lane.
Correct. Cathy.
Kermit the Frog. Miss Piggy.
Mm-hmm. And Jim. Who goes with Tom Sawyer?
Somebody good looking.
You want her name and phone number? It's Becky Thatcher if you can find her. The two girls score $25 apiece and are gaining on you, Jim. Do we have time for another question? All right. Animals. We all know that a dromedary is a kind of camel. But do you know what kind of an animal these three are? Take a look at the screen. What kind of animals? The Manx, the Basenji, and the Lipizzaner. And first is Ricki.
Manx is a cat.
Correct. Number two is Cathy.
Basenji is a chicken.
No, he's not. Jim?
The Pizzaner is a horse.
Lipizzaner was a horse, and Basenji was a dog. Did you know that? Now you do. $25 for Jim and Ricki. And there is the sound that tells me that round one is over. At the end of round one, let's take a look at the score. Jim in the lead with 185. Ricki second with 135. Cathy trailing at 110. But remember, in our next round, we'll double the stakes so you can make a comeback. We'll be back for that second round right after these messages.